as a coach, you can instill confidence in them. But what you can do is prepare them for every situation in the game so that they're not having to think about what they should do. They know, and they're prepared to execute.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Patrick Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Dante Exum. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Landale in at the center position, locking down the middle. Here's Landale. Clock at 6. Here's Giddey. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Giddey against Fournier. The 3 ball. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
On the wing, Ingles. Fournier against Giddey. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Giddey's got his second bucket on the night.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Exum. Knocks down the triple.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Pass to Rizachet. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Landale. Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Ingles passes to Landale. And here's Mills. Outside, Ingles. 3-pointer off the mark. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Hayes for 3. Drops in the 3.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Giddey continues to work on improving his offensive game, including his mid-range jumper.
Pass to Wembanyama. And we've got 1:18 left in the opening quarter. Here's Rizachet. He's guarded by Exum. Hayes for 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Really good passing wing. Rizachet isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
Pass to Landale. Now here's Exum. Right side, Mills. Over Hayes. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Sarr. And he lays it up and in.
Just bouncing off contact. Sarr, man. 2 points the hard way.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Giddey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Giddey's got 9.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Hayes with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Wembanyama. With the 7-footer. Counted.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
We got Rizachet. He's out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert. and it's Yabusele in at the four-man position. Aaron Baines is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the three, the small forward. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. He's out there with Risache. Rudy Gobert is out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Yabusele in at the four. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Green against Batum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Back to Simmons. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Rupert. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Gobert. Picked by Gobert. Inside. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Furphy. And he hits it to tie the game.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
You take a look at Sarr, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Landale with a screen. Outside Mills. Tries it from the top of the key and all around the rim that time before dropping. Mills has got his first 2 points of the night. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Giddey. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Sarr. They set a pick. Takes a 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
There's still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Sarr. Outside Coulibaly. Here's Wembanyama. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Leading by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
For the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, certainly deserves all the accolades. When you look at everything he's about.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth. kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many.
That does it for halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Josh Giddey out there with Patrick Mills. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Landale in at the 5, down low. Now Giddey. Down low. For the lead. And the layup is up and in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Pass to Rizachet. Right side, Wembanyama. Hayes with it. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Landale.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Pass to Ingles. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
To the right side. From deep, Sarr gets the 3 ball to go. Sarr's got 8.
If that jumper could become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
It's Giddey on the wing. Fournier covering. And that one's good. Giddey. 15 points in the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Sarr. Now Wembanyama. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Mills, the pass to Simmons. And there's a pick. And that one, good. Simmons has got his first points of the night.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Sarr. Batum outside. To the middle. Sarr passes to Gobert. Here's Coulibaly. Sends it home from three-point land. Coulibaly's got his second basket of the night.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Green for 3. Sinks the tray.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Landale. Landale's got 4 rebounds now. Mills, no good. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Gobert with a screen on Simmons. Now here's Gobert. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Sarr. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
No good on the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Rudy Gobert, Nicholas Batum out there with Bilal Coulibaly, and it's Jang in at the point. That one drops for him.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Baines. Outside, Green. Here's Daniels. And the foul called on Nick Batum. That'll be a second foul of the game. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. Clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Hayes, the pass to Fournier. Back to Hayes. And it's on Dante Exum. That's his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Wembanyama, screen on Giddey. Shoots from the line. Out to the right wing. Hayes for 3. Connects from downtown.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Wembanyama, no good. Gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Fournier against Giddey. Exum outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Giddey passes to Ingles. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. It's good.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Giddey against Fournier. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. And you love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. .44 seconds left in the final quarter.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's Giddey. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Late game pressure, no problem. Not a factor in Giddey's concentration.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Here's Giddey. Back to Mills from outside the arc. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Mills. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every 3 he takes now is going in.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And here's Mills from the arc. Money! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
It's just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he's unable to get the second one. And so the home crowd treated to a win. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are...
turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Hezonja's out there with Sharch. And it's Smith. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Clock at 4. Murray for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Murray working hard to find some open space. This time it happened to be the corner.
Smith outside. Sharch in the corner. Pass to Hezonja. Now here is Smith. Here's Hezonja. Over to the wing. Sharch. Off target from outside. Down low. Here's Barrett. Banked in off the glass.
Barrett doing a good job. Defense really draped all over him on the inside. And he got creative to score there.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team. Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, Olynyk very capable from out there. We'll see how the defense reacts now.
Smith on the wing. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Murray. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Smith on the wing, covered by Lyles. Barrett against Smith. Pass to Hezonja. The 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Murray, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Assertive shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, not giving him a chance.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. And you take a look at this home team. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Hezonja finds Bogdanovic. Bangs home the trifecta.
Stretching the floor now. Bogdanovic can hurt defenses from there.
Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Outside, Barrett. Pass to Lyles. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And here is Hezonja. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, Bogdanovic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Grant, it's hard to find someone better, isn't it, than Bojan Bogdanovic if you're looking to space the floor.
No doubt about it, one of the better spot-up shooters over the last decade that this league has seen. And Bogdanovic has deep, deep range, so that spacing is going to allow other guys to do their work. This is the kind of guy you want in a half-court setting to make a lot of things happen.
Now, here's Dort. This one for 3. It doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Perkichin. Shoots over Dort. Nice shot by Perkichin.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
For 3, Murray. The shot, no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Lou Dort out there with Brooks. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Clark in at the 5 spot. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis? Keeping that ball absolutely on a string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
Pass to Smith. Screen by Smith. Fires top of the key. And he gets it to go.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up to the stripe. Doesn't go that time.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Fires from deep. The long distance 3 is Barrett. He has 5.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
There at the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, so slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
And you look at Saric, he's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that is his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
There's a great pace to Gilgeous-Alexander's game. The mid-range fits well.
Pass to Azania. Latrey. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Lyles. Murray a screen on Saric. Shot clock at 6. Barrett wide open. He fires. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
A really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Saric. Here's the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Saric has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
To the paint. And Barrett slams it in.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett can do that. That pass on target, and R.J. taking care of the rest.
There's the pick. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Azania. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. target with his three. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Bogdanovich. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
I've got a good idea who I want to see make the cut. So far, these results are close, but I know what I'm thinking.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be... And that about wraps.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Kelly Olynyk. Barrett is out there with Trey Lyons. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Olynyk has the open look. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Sharks looking around. Smith outside. To the middle. It's stolen by Barrett. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And the growth that Shai has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Around halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. Taking a look here at the visitors. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Out to Smith. Sinks that one from the post.
And nice dime from Zubac. His floor awareness is solid.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 15. Down low, Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Smith outside. Over to the left wing. Back to Hezonja. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Saric has got 6.
Good for Saric and his confidence to rise up and fire from 3.
Dort, he's checked in for Trey Lyons. With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month.
I mean, I love the interior defense both these teams have been playing. I mean, the shot blocking numbers are off the charts.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Outside, Dort connects from three-point range. Dort's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. .119 left in the third quarter of the game. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 8 points for him.
And the defense had to know that was coming. Bogdanovich wanting revenge and getting it just like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Saric. Pass to Olynyk. The 11-footer, and there's Murray on the assist from Olynyk. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
Just such a smooth shooter. Nice setup there from Jamal.
There's the pick. For the tie. Hits it from three-point range. And it's all knotted up.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Barrett with a screen on Bogdanovich. And the three ball is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
Revenge. Alexander coming right back for 3 of his own.
Outside Bogdanovich. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Charge a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Up by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. An unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Pass to Brooks. Here's Alexander Walker. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. Hitting a tremendous 61% from the floor. Hitting at all cylinders. Here's Perkichin, defended by Dort. Nice shot by Perkichin.
And it's great to see Bogdanovich spreading the ball out. I mean, possesses good size, which allows him to see over defenders.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. The step back jumper is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thank you, David. And the dunk by Zubac.
Zubac does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander gets the three-pointer to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half. Saric outside. Hezonja on the wing. Smith against Murray. And it's Smith missing. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Barrett, no good. Hezonja with the ball. He's against Olynyk. That's good from Hezonja. He's off on the second.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
That one falls.
Letting the guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good again. He's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting.
And SGA is used to burying these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
Here's Smith. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he makes good on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points in the quarter.
Seems like Gilgeous-Alexander's next shot is never far off. He can get the bucket they need.
Here's Smith. It's hauled in by Lyle.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And Barrett the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, Barrett not giving up and making a difference.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. The shot's good from Smith.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Smith. It's hauled in by Lyle.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Smith. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Hard to leave any player that wide open from that distance.
And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws will give them just a little bit more cushion.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. .26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Hezonja. The 3. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense. Not that last possession.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Hezonja. It counts! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean.
come at a premium tonight, Richard. These are two of the stingiest defenses in the NBA.
Yeah, these games were a grind to play in. You're fighting for every bucket. So the little things, like an extra possession here or there, those will be huge.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Trey Lyles is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Murray. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. Here's Barrett. It's rebounded by Rizachet. Hayes against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Sarr. Now here's Wembanyama. This one for 3. On target from range. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Murray against Fournier. Lyles, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Sarr. Fires for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The putback. It's good on the putback.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Lyles. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year.
They ran a great system last year that put a priority on creating high-quality looks from deep, and it made them the best three-point shooting team in the league.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. Hayes for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Gobert's checked in for Sarr. And Barrett drops them both. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Hayes, the pass to Gobert. Fournier for 3. Rebound by Olynyk.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Outside Murray. There's a screen. Jacks up a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
From deep, Wembanyama. The rebound by Murray. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Dort for 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Dort. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 10 points.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
36 seconds left in the first. Brooks outside. Just 5 on the clock. A step back shot. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Such a reliable mid-range shooter. Brooks doesn't hesitate when he sees an opportunity to rise up from there.
Dort against Wembanyama. Nice form on the 20-footer. 12 points for him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. They lead by 3, and we'll be back in just a minute with and getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
We got Risache. He's out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Yabusele in at power forward. Luguentz Dort out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Clark in at the 5. Dort, the pass to Alexander-Walker. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Coulibaly defending, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I like what the defense was thinking, but Gilgeous-Alexander just outworks them and gets his shot.
Here's Risache, covered by Alexander-Walker. Here's Yabusele. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Steps back and fires. And the jumper is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant. How aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Barrett with it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And here's Wembanyama. 14 points for him. Pass to Rupert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Knocks it loose. Here's Rupert. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Good on the second one. Minute 32 left in the half. Murray scanning the floor. Lyles a screen. Here's the 3. That shot is off. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Rupert. Back to Hayes. Here's Rupert. From deep, Sarr sinks it from distance. Sarr's got 6.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
50 seconds left to play in the first half. Lyles, the pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Lyles. Here's Alexander Walker. And the three-pointer goes. Alexander Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Sarr misses. Gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Barrett. Tipped.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Pass to Hayes. The shot's good. Hayes has gotten his first basket of the night.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Outside Murray. Puts up a three. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And you know, that usually leads. Okay, time. And that'll do it for us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
They've got Hayes. Sarr out there with Risache. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Fournier in at the 2 guard. R.J. Barrett out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Murray in at the 2 spot. Wembanyama down low, guarded by Olynyk.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4", skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
We got Risache. Evan Fournier is out there with Hayes. Then there's Sarr, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. We got Trey Lyles. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Murray. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Olynyk in at the center position. Evan Fournier is out there with Hayes. Then there's Sarr. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Risache in at the 3. And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. Second is Rudy Gobert.
The way these two guys patrol the floor, it's impressive. It changes how the offense attacks, especially inside.
Olynyk finds Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 is up. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Kelly Olynyk is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. Screen by Olynyk. For 3, Barrett nails it from beyond the arc. Barrett's got 5 points.
I love the back and forth. Barrett, I mean, he enjoys this kind of competition.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Outside Fournier. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Olynyk. Nice shot by Wembanyama. He's got 18. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals. Yeah, one of the better dunks we've seen from Barrett. My goodness.
From deep, Sarr. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. 11 feet out. That one off the back iron and out.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Pass to Risache. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Outside Koulibaly. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Fournier. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Batum outside. Koulibaly with it. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And the basket by Gobert. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8. To the paint. Here's Olynyk. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Now Fournier. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Five on the clock. Takes a 3. Drills it from deep.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. They're up by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Rudy Gobert, Bilal Koulibaly out there with Nicholas Batum, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. Shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Clark with the screen. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Deflects the pass. Dort with a steal. And here's the fast break for the finish. Ooh, Gilgeous-Alexander turning on the Jets.
Well, defensive plays like that are Dort's specialty. His active hands turning them over and jump-starting the break.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jang. Pass to Koulibaly. Let's go with a 3. He buries it from 3. Koulibaly's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Olynyk passes to Barrett. 6 to shoot. Buries it from 3.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Pass to Sarr. Wembanyama with it. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a 3, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
Good on the shot.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Wembanyama against Olynyk. Right side Wembanyama from deep. Sarr. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Barrett on the wing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Sarr pulls it in. Here's Risache, guarded by Barrett. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Risache does things with the ball in his hands that not many of these rookies can do.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Hayes against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. to Sar. And here's Hayes. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. Outside Barrett. Here's Lyles. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
To the middle. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, this young man is pretty steady at the line. Wembanyama can get this done.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The teardrop, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort. He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here. Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Barrett finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Barrett. Launches a 3. It falls! And that one brings them within 1.
You gotta like the quick decision-making from Barrett. Not even hesitating at all off the catch. Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Barrett passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by Shea. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Oh, get that out of here. Stuffed it and grabs the rock. A one-man stop. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory.
working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Mills. Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Landale in at the 5 spot. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Larkin. Mills with the rebound. Now Giddey. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Here's Exum. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Here's Larkin. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Fader on the way. Basket counts.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Mills. Exum passes to Ingles. And here is Giddey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
And so just over a minute and a half played. And Mills kicks to Ingles. Back to Mills. Launches a three. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Biberovic. Pass to Larkin. Landale grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Exum.
What's the roll?
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Exum's got his second bucket of the night.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. From 18 feet away, off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Up top, Giddey, pass to Mills. Shoots the three, drains it from beyond the arc. Mills has got 6.
And there's one of the sharpest weapons in Mills' arsenal, specifically because of how fast his release is.
Screen by Şengün. Looking to end the run. Yep, that one goes.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Exum. He averages about 5 points a game. Can't cash in from close range.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Pass to Şengün. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
What a move by Şengün in close. Determination for sure.
Here's Giddey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And both free throws good for Giddey. 6 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Puts up a deep three, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. There. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
We've got Matisse Thybulle. Joe Ingles is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Daniels in at the 1 spot. Screen by Şengün. Out to the right wing. Shoots a fader. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
When he's not working back to the basket, Şengün can pop out and face you up.
Daniels passes to Thybulle. There's the screen. Good on the triple. Thybulle's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Ulabai, defended by Thibault. Screen by Şengün. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An elite defensive threat and presence. Simmons understands exactly how to use his body to position himself for excellent defense.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Now, here's Thibault. To the inside. Here's Green. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. It's tipped. Now here's Simmons. He's tightly guarded. And there's Green on the assist from Simmons.
Timeout.
Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Excellent at seeing the floor. Simmons brings a pass-first mentality to his game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Biberovic. From 18 feet away. Count that bucket. Biberovic has got his second bucket tonight.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Here's Exum. Here's Landale. And a miss there on the triple. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. He has 6.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Three-pointer on the way. Rebound by Larkin. Gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. There's a screen. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Yep, it counts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Here's Larkin. Nothing on the board. And he makes the first. Good on both. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Well, I think for the home team, they didn't get the email I sent. Season has started, fellas. They look surprised they're getting whoopings. I hope.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the.
And that's all for us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Exum with it. Pass to Ingles. Here's Landale. And here's Mills. There's the three. Nailed from three-point land. Mills has got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, there's that hair trigger release on Patty Mills. No hesitation. Catch, shoot, mark it up.
Joe Ingles is out there with Exum. And it's Mills. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Landale in at center. Now here's Mills. 9 points in the game so far. And here is Ingles. Three-pointer. And it's Patty Mills with the three. Mills has got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
We've got Dante Exum. Mills out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Landale in at the 5, down low. Here's Şengün. He's got 6, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Şengün is a hard player to get a handle on. Pretty unpredictable, which makes him hard to guard without fouling.
He hits the second from the line. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
The three from Mills, and that comes off the assist by Exum. 15 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
We got Joe Ingles. Josh Giddey is out there with Mills. Then it's Exum, and it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. On the wing, Giddey was definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game.
And honestly, Giddey mostly avoids that area, but nice to see him being aggressive.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Şengün. Here's Biberovic. Screen by Şengün. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in.
That's as good as it gets right there. Beautiful reverse layup in traffic.
Now here's Exum. Here's Landale. No good from outside. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. Well, Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees, so the experiment was a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you. Pass to Şengün. Here's Sapahi. It's rebounded by Giddey. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And Exum gets it to go on the assist from Giddey. Exum's got 6 points.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
Ingles covering. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And he knocks down the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Daniels dishes to Simmons. Lets it go with the 3. The shot comes out. Pass to Korkmaz. And he drives in. It's sent back down by Simmons. Green, the pass to Simmons. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
I mean, no one really near him, but still, he's able to knock down the off-balance shot.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up by... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Şengün with a screen on Green. Drops in the tray.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Matisse Thybulle's out there with Josh Green. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Daniels. And it's Dukas in at the 2.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
And it's good, 2 points.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
Pass to Dukas. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. At 52% from the field. They're clicking. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Biberovic. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Ingles. Now, Exum. They set the screen. Drills it from outside.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Out to the wing. Takes a 3. Sinks the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Giddey. Not a lot of room. And he gets the bucket.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
.156 left in the fourth quarter. Ingles covering. Pass to Larkin. They set the pick. The 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Now here's Exum. Guarded closely. To the wing on the left. And here's Mills for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Here's Larkin, covered by Mills. Şengün with a screen on Giddey. The D bit on that pass fake, and that freed him up.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
59 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To the paint. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And we'll go the other way. The visitors with the ball. Daniels with it. .27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Thibault can't get it to go. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you.
Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Smith. Dario Saric is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Hazonia in at the 3 slot. Count it. Good.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Six on the shot clock. Pass to Saric. Pure from 3-point range.
Such a problem when Saric is knocking down the 3. It helps space the floor for his teammates. You've got to guard him there.
Now here's Aldama. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Zubac. Pass to Smith from downtown. And it's Diaz with a rebound. Aldama outside. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. It's hauled in by Saric. Out to the right wing. Smith outside. Pass to Saric. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Rubio. Aldama outside, right wing. Here's Diaz. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
A minute 37 left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Saric for three. Knocks it down from distance. Saric has got 6.
Well, you can tell Dario Saric's teammates want him to take these kinds of shots. When he plays with confidence, look out.
Pass to Diaz. And there's the lob. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovic. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Hernan Gomez gets the bucket.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
Pass to Azonia. Saric outside. Fires from deep. Outside Bogdanovic. That three's off the mark. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Saric, a screen on Rubio. Hits the trifecta. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one no good to start off the night. First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. And quarter number 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Now here's Bogdanovic. No points yet. Picked by Smith from deep. And Bojan Bogdanovic hits from deep.
Well, that's Bogdanovic making great use of the pick and roll. Fantastic at exploiting whatever the defense delivers to him.
Inside. Smith with the rebound. Outside Bogdanovic. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. 6 points for him.
I'll tell you what, They are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Smith passes to Bogdanovic. Shoots from 14. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Right side, Rubio. Smith with the rebound. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Oh, there's the alley. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, B.A., I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think. That's it. He can handle it. He can pass it. Rubio, the straw that stirs the drink.
Pass to Perkichin. From 13, Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Garuba to the left side wing. 1:44 left in the second period. Rubio looking around. 5 to shoot. Fires in the triple.
Now, this is the area of greatest improvement for Ricky Rubio, steadily increasing that productivity from range.
Fades back. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. What a clean look at the basket.
Pass to Garuba. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Perkichin, and the 10-footer finds the target. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Now here's Rubio. To the inside. Rob! We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
That one falls. He has 6.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Bogdanovic. Sinks the tray. Bogdanovic has got 6 points. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
They've had the hot hand from deep. So I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
And next up on the... And that's a wrap up.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Dario Saric. What a contribution.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
They've got Dario Saric. He's out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Hazonia in at the 3. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. 4th, Ivica Zubac.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible. Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Smith. No points so far. Pass to Azonia. Back to Zubac. And here's Šarić for three. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
They set the pick. Over to the wing. Here's Diaz. And it falls all over the rim and in. Diaz has gotten his first bucket of the night. Šarić outside. Pass to Zubac. Smith outside. Knocks down the triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Pass to Diaz. Zubac with the steal. Smith outside. And here's Šarić. High arcing shot. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Aldama outside. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Covered by Smith. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot goes down. 9 points in the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
It's stolen away. And here's the fast break. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
So both teams changing it up here. So he gets them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Zubac. Over Hernan Gomez. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
Well, Zubac can hit that shot from time to time. You got to contest his mid-range.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Back to Rubio. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Rubio passes to Hernan Gomez. 4 on the clock. Puts it up from 17. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Šarić, the pass to Bogdanović. Pulls it. The open J off the mark.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
The 3 ball. That one is off. Gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Uses the glass on the layup. Šarić has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, because of his size and length, Dario Šarić so comfortable on the interior.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Rubio. Drilled from 11 feet out. Rubio's got 5 now.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
From the right block, hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Give him 8, and we've reached the end of the third. Leading by 6. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Keep trusting, all right? First half the ball.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Now here's Hernan Gomez to the middle. Up and in on the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Perkichin. On Sunday, then on Tuesday. The first one falls. It's both from the stripe. Now here's Rubio. Lets the three fly. Pure from three-point range.
I tell you, so good at maintaining composure on the pick and roll. Rubio decides to take that one himself.
There's a screen. To the paint. Here's Perkichin. Lays it up and banks it in.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Rubio, a screen on Bogdanovich. Pass to Rubio. Picked his pocket. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Perkichin. Over Hernan Gomez. It's deflected. And he gets it back. Count it.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Timeout called by Ty Lue. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points on the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Aldama. There's the three. Drills it from deep.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Ivica Zubac's out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the 3, the small forward. Saric with it for 3. That one doesn't drop. Pass to Diaz. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Out left to the wing. Here's Aldama. Knocks down the long J. Aldama's got 6 here in the quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time. I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Here's Diaz. 50 seconds left in the fourth. Smith outside. Zubac's high post to the right side. Saric outside. Launches it. Laces one from 3.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Diaz. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith with the rebound. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And so they foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Aldama. Three-pointer, no good. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Yes, it's good. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices.
Implement your system, a coach's new system?
Well, that's an interesting question, Kevin. First of all, I don't think you ever fully implement your system. You're always adding to it. You're always tinkering with it. And for a new coach, what you're really doing is you're learning your team and adjusting your system as you go along to fit your talent.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Abrinas in at the two-guard spot.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now, here's Exum. Pass to Landale. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Mills for 3. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Here's Abrinas. Giddey defending. That shot missing. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Got it. Good job in the low post. Giddey's got 5.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Here's Diaz. Hernan Gomez a screen. The shot by Diaz, no good. Gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Giddey. From deep. Trains the three-pointer. He's got 8.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Here's Aldama. It's up a 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's Diaz to the left wing. And here is Hernan Gomez. And yes, it's good.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Back to Giddey. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Here's Aldama. And he comes up with the deuce.
And it's 7 feet tall. Aldama can burn you inside. Even with the contact, he's tough to contain at times.
Shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Exum with it. Hernan Gomez covering, and there it is for him.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Rubio outside. Pass to Hernan Gomez. There's a screen. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Inside. Outside for Simmons. Baines a screen. And Simmons gets the bucket.
Simmons showing confidence in that jumper. I like that.
Rubio outside. Here's Hernan Gomez. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
They've got Ricky Rubio, and it's Garuba in at the center. Rubio against Simmons. Rubio misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Simmons from outside the arc. Green, no luck. Here's Aldama. Guarded by Simmons. Back to Aldama. Rubio at the elbow. Back to Aldama. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yeah, the big man playing big. Aldama takes the hit and completes the play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. That ties the game. Hernan Gomez has got his second bucket of the night. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. See both teams changing it up here. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. And you take a look at this home team. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot. But it's a long season, as we all know. A few slots below them. Here's Landale. Hasn't made one yet. Fires for three. Furphy, no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Aldama. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Giddey. This one for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Here's Diaz. There's the triple. Back to Hernangomez. Now Aldama. Here's Diaz. And Simmons with the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. Josh Giddey, 4th.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Now, here is Hernangomez. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Shot's good by Hernangomez. Hernangomez has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 19 points.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
To the wing right side. Aprinas the pass to Hernangomez. Ingles with the rebound. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Giddey. Aprinas with a rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Diaz, no good. Getting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. Giddey goes in.
And I love watching Giddey take it strong to the basket. The D has got to be aware of him.
Here's Diaz. Still without a basket. Out left to the wing. Fires from 18. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about?
And let's jump back now to our featured game. What a tight one so far for the home team.
They're hitting.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Josh Giddey is out there with Mills. Then it's Exum. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Landale in at the center position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
And as a playmaker, Giddey has made huge strides learning how to create for himself and his teammates.
Back to Aldama. For the tie. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Yeah, Aldama can stretch the floor for you when the big man finds quality openings at the arc.
Beyond the arc. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
There's a screen by Aldama. Diaz, good.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
In the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Abrinas? Second in three-point field goal percentage. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And back to your point, he's second in three-point accuracy. A lot of that has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
And they take the lead. Aldama's got 18 points in the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Mills with it. He has yet to score. Pass to Giddey. Can he keep it going? And he makes that one. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Pass to Landale. Now here's Mills. Exum with a wide open look. Cans it from downtown. 7 points in the game. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Now, here's Rubio. Pass to Abrinas. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Abrinas has got his first basket of the night.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Now here's Simmons. Baines a screen on Rubio. Simmons against Rubio. Simmons can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the basket by Rubio.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now Green puts up a deep 3. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Santi Aldama. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward. Now, here's Rubio. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Here's Aldama. Back to Hernan Gomez. To the wing on the left. Here's Rubio. Good on the 13-footer.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
On Wednesday, then on Friday.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Wonderfully up to this point, 67%. No good on the free throw. Mills, he's checked in for Simmons. And he sinks the second.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Pass to Landale. And here's Mills. Ingles with the ball. Lets the 3 fly. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Diaz. There's a screen by Aldama. The shot by Diaz, no good. 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Mills passes to Landale. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Abrinas. Plays it up and banks it in.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He told them he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
And that's a spot on the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Here's Diaz. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Abrinas for three. That one doesn't drop. Ingles with the ball. Aldama's there. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
Here's Abrinas. Pass to Diaz. Back to Abrinas. Over Giddey. Abrinas' shot is off.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. There's the screen. Pass to Diaz. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. And Aldama has it in the corner. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And once again, Aldama proves he's someone who can be relied on offensively.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. "26 seconds left in the game. Here's Abrinas. Giddey defending. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Ingles outside. The three won't fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the... Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Here's Diaz. We've got Hernan Gomez, and it's Abrinas in at the 2-guard. Hernan Gomez in the corner. Here's Diaz. 6 to shoot. Looking to get it going, and that's 2 points on the layup. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that. At one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. That one doesn't go. And offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. From 10 feet out, Giddey, no good. Here's Aldama. Angles covering. Aldama passes to Diaz. Here's Abrinas, and it's going to go the other way.
Oh, come on. You cannot let that happen in this situation.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
To the paint. Got it.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Giddey. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And I love going to Giddey there at 6'8". With his skill, Josh can get that one off anytime he wants. Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. 17 seconds left in the first overtime. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime. And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Abrinas over Giddey. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line.
Here we go.
to Mills. Giddey with it. Aldama's there. Giddey, no good. Here's Abrinas. Ingles covering. Abrinas with the bucket. Abrinas has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's just poetry in motion. What graceful touch on the finger roll.
Back to Giddey. Right through the center that time. All net. Giddey's got 46 points.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Out to the right wing. To Diaz. Down low. Here's Aldama. And that one, good.
Well, it's Santi Aldama night. This is not what we expected coming in.
And 64% beautiful all-around play by this offense. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded close. Pass to Mills. And here's Exum. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Here's Diaz. Ingles covering. There's a screen by Aldama. Here's Diaz. Here's Abrinas. Aldama passes to Hernan Gomez. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Ingles finds Exum. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Outwheeling the defenders there. Giddey showing some passion inside.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so the timeout by Taylor Jenkins here. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Launches it from deep. Not going to go that time.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And he is unable to get the second one. Exum with it. From past the arc. Can't get it to fall. And so the road team gets the W in this one. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a
man. Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Šarić. Pass to Zubac. Smith outside. From outside the arc. Nails it from 3.
And nice dime from Zubac. His floor awareness is solid.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Well, Šarić on the inside has really good quality footwork.
There's a screen. Knocks it down from distance. 5 points in the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Smith outside. Pass to Hezonja. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Inside. Here's Larkin. The 3 is up. Good. And the assist goes to Şengün.
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy.
Smith in the high post. Pass to Šarić. Now Smith. 5 to shoot. Zubac with it. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You take a look at the home team. They're currently in 4th place and trying their best to get a better seeding. Behind 4.5 games. Bogdanović has checked in for Smith. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Pass to Hezonja. Outside Bogdanović. And here's Šarić for 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Šarić playing confident now. There was no hesitation that time.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard, showing which teams have really been controlling the glass over the last month.
And last month, this team was active on the glass, really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Here's Larkin, right now averaging 5.5 a game. No good on the triple. Gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Here's Hezonja, averaging around 5 points a game. Pass to Šarić, fires the 3, and it's Larkin with a rebound. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Here's Hezonja. He's scoreless.
Get there.
32 seconds left to play in the first. The 11-footer, always a nice way to start, makes his first one. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's Şengün, high post. Shoots over Zubac, and Şengün gets it to go.
Along with everything he can do in the paint, Şengün's mid-range game provides some pop as well.
The fadeaway. And no good, trying to use the glass.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And that does it. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Bogdanovich up top. Pass to Smith, and here's Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Smith, that one's good. Smith's got 6 points.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Korkmaz. Here's Osman. And there's the rejection. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The visitors with the ball. 4 on the clock. The shot. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
There's the triple. Korkmaz pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
For 3, and Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of a season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
From the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
The 3. Can't hit that one.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Pass to Perkichin. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. There's a minute 34 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Azonia. Now Zubac. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. Azonia. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Now here's Şengün. 1:02 left in the second period. Here's Larkin. Releases from the wing and drills it. Larkin's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to Šarić. Smith with it. Puts it up from 15. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Smith's got 8.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
Here's Baberovic. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Osman passes to Şengün. Great D that time from Zubac. Got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Smith. To the middle. The fader. The shot no good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They lead by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
For as bad as they've been inside, I can't believe it's this close. I hope coach is letting them know. No points in the paint.
Taking a peek now That does it for halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've got Smith. Dario Saric is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Hezonja in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Here's Smith. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. He's got 10.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Hits the trifecta.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Pass to Hezonja. Now here's Smith. Out to the right wing. Here's Hezonja. Clock at 6. From the wing. And it's Larkin with a rebound.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Yeah, good physical play from the big man. Şengün refused to be stopped.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Now here's Saric. He's got 5. He drops it from range.
Now Saric is a big man, tough to get out there and close out to the shooter. That's a nice look at 3 ball.
And there's the screen. Down low. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Zubac. Here's Hezonja. Now Saric takes the 3. On target from range. Saric has got 6 here in the quarter.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Şengün against Zubac. Out to the wing. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. He's got 9.
Şengün makes that read so well. He knows exactly where everyone is on the floor.
Smith left side. Pass to Hezonja. Smith with it. And there's the drive. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen, shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games.
But lately their offense has been completely in sync. Guys are accepting their roles and playing unselfish basketball. That's helped them hit a high percentage of those opportunities.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Zubac screen. The rebound by Osman. Gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Here's Larkin. He has 7. Buries it from 3. Larkin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Yeah, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Pass to Perkichin. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Perkichin's got his first points of the game. The third quarter comes to a close. Up 6. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Shooting the ball 70% in this game. The 3. Drops in the 3.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
From 13, he gets it in there.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Perkichin's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Pass to Yurtseven. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And the first shot of the night for him, missing.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Pass to Osman. The 3 ball. The shot no good. Shooting a fantastic 57%. Here's Perkichin. Lets it go from the wing. Chalk up 2 there. Perkichin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, there's really no defense for that one. Turnaround jumper, on time, on target.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And they pick up 2.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Now here's Smith. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Şengün to the wing, right side. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Smith. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Yeah, this is a big-time moment, and so him stepping up his intensity, staying in attack mode, that's nice.
Here's Şengün. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And I love when Şengün is aggressive inside, making the D foul him right there.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. A minute 15 left in the fourth.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Fader on the way. No good off the glass. Shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. For 3. Counted from distance.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Šarić outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Zubac passes to Saric. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Baberovic. Pass to Şengün. Here's Baberovic. Takes a three. Şengün, that's good. The visiting club takes the win on the road. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's.